Crosby and his girlfriend.
Okay. And that they've been together for how many, over a decade, but he says, no, not marrying you, going to keep you in a separate house and keep the business and the pleasure separately. And what made you want to reach out?
I mean, I think this is an area that's near and dear to me. I work with a lot of professional athletes, and I think this is an area that's greatly misunderstood both by the general public and also by professional athletes. And so when I hear people kind of riff about the subject and just sort of talk about what people should do or mean to do, I always like to try to correct the record. And that was one that I felt was really important and an opportunity to sort of spread the message. And it's not just guys like Crosby. I know Paul Kariya's been with his girlfriend for a long, long time, and they're also just unmarried. Solid family. She was with him when his jersey got retired, but just unmarried. Well,
it reminds me, and I'll allude to it again, Jimmy Carr saying when somebody asked him, why aren't you married? And he says, I love my girl so much. Why would I want to get lawyers involved?
It's a fair point. I mean, as a lawyer, I understand our reputation, but the fact of the matter is there's so many pitfalls for professional athletes and traps for the unwary that whether you like it or not, you either find the problem or the problem will find you.
That's a good one.
Well, in the situation of Sidney Crosby, all we can do is speculate, right? Of
course.
But in a situation like that, he has been so well insulated. He's had a lot of great people around him. Do you think this is a situation where he's being coached on this, or is...
I don't know. I don't know Crosby. I can only speculate. I know that he's a guy who's well insulated and has been for a long time. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where he's just waiting for his career to end so that his prime earnings can be reduced. Maybe he's one of those guys who does think, we've got a great relationship. Why muck it up with lawyers? Hard to say. Mm-hmm. And I also obviously have no inside information on what sort of trust structures he's got or what other financial planning he's done. But I do know he's a well-coached guy, both on and off the ice.
We do a hockey podcast called Sling the Biscuit every single Sunday. The clips, the bite-sized chunks are right here. Only the hits, the full-length show, which you don't want to miss, is right here. That's Dave. I'm Travis. We'll see you soon.